What's going on, everybody? This took me 7 years to learn, and it took me 7 years to become a millionaire by the age of 21. But I'm going to teach you and show you how you can do it in under 6 months. As you can tell by the grin on my face, I'm super fucking excited for this video because I know this is going to help a lot of you, right? This is going to be very direct and to the point. So make sure you are paying attention. And if you get lost, skip back. So if you maybe get confused on something, just skip back and then watch it again, all right? This is also exactly what I did. Exactly what I did. This will be the roadmap that hopefully will change your entire life. This is a video to hopefully change your life, seriously, right? So I'm going to show you what I've done, all right? So this is where I started, and about a few years ago, this is where I started. You can see me, I was working in a sales corporate job here. You can see me working on my, you can't really see it, but a laptop and my iPhone 7 at the time. And I was also a brickies laborer, okay? Now this is where I am, right? So I can hang out with millionaires and do cool dinners. I can go out and stay at nice hotels and apartments with amazing views and dope pools, right? And oh yeah, I don't want your money, I want your trust. That's the only thing that I want from you from this video. I do not want your money. I'm not going to pitch you. Anything that I'm going to be showing you, I'm not showing you because I want your money. I'm actually making this video to try and help you. So make sure you really try and watch the whole length of this video. And if you feel like anyone else needs to see this, either tag them below or send the video to them so then they can see it as well. Because I want this to actually change people's lives no matter where they are around the world, what age they are and what gender they are, okay? This is the pillar. This is where everything starts. Right, now we're getting into the actual real shit here. At the top of the mountain, we're going to go down the mountain, but at the very tippity top of the mountain, the first thing that you need to really dial in is that you need to know that this is a life change. It doesn't matter what situation you might be in. It doesn't matter, you might be drinking or going out sometimes on the weekend or hanging out with people that you shouldn't really be hanging out with, whatever it may be. You need to realize that this is a life change and that you will never be able to become truly successful if you keep doing the things that are holding you back. Most of you guys don't need to be doing more, you need to be doing less, right? So people are always asking, Nathaniel, I'm struggling, what do I need to do? Right, what should I add? What should I, do? And then I ask them, what are they doing? They say, yeah, I go out sometimes on the weekends. I hang out with these guys and, maybe I do a little bit of, weed every now and then, whatever it may be. And I'm like, you don't need to be adding more because adding more is just going to add more friction. You need to take away, not just solely strip away, but step by step. Okay, because you need to realize that the reason you are where you are now is because the habits that you had leading up to the current point in time, okay? So you need to realize that making money online is more than just making money online. It's a life change. This is why so many people, this is why a bunch of the videos on YouTube get like 1 million views, but then 1% or way lower than 1% actually do anything with it. Because they try it, they give up in a week or two. Because they don't realize that this whole thing is more than just the thing, it's everything, right? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out with friends, I cut out, you can go out with friends, but I personally don't because I'm really on my grind. I do the shit that I need to do. I go to the gym, I wake up at 4 a.m., I go to sleep around 9, 10, right? I do shit that I need to do to make sure that my life is perfect, right? You need to do the same. That is the first step, all right? Moving on swiftly. The skill acknowledgement. You need to realize that you probably already have the skill that can make you a lot of money, right? So right here is a photo from when I was working at the sales job that I showed you. I was making $48,000 a year. For some of you guys, this is Australian. So for some people in third world countries or whatever, that is a lot. But you need to realize in places like this, things are fucking expensive, right? Right now in Australia, you need a minimum wage of about 110 grand to buy a house when the average wage is about $60,000, right? You can kind of get the idea. So you need to realize that you have the skills already, probably. If you are working in somewhere like retail, maybe you work in hospitality, maybe you're selling burgers, maybe you're selling cars, maybe you're selling phone plans, maybe you're selling shoes, right? In the business, right? Let's say you're working in a grocery store and you are a cashier or you are stocking shelves or whatever it may be. You are working for that business and selling, right? Whoever you work for, they have to be making money for you to work for them. And the only way that can happen is by selling, which means there needs to be a transaction. Now, when I say selling, you think, okay, I need to actually be like the person being like, okay, this is this, this is this, negotiating, all that other sales tactic bullshit, Wolf of Wall Street. That's not the case, all right? You just need to be a part of it in one way or another, right? And I was making 48 grand a year, and if you zoom in right here, I did $3,400 in a single day for the business that I was working for. And let's do some quick maths, okay? So this person made the company 1,000. I'm not going to add the second digit, but I'll just do 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 9,000, 10,000, 11,000. And if we go back and look at the other digits, that's probably about $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 from just our team that we made for the business that we're working for. So I made $3,400 in a day, and all I got was a nice work. Do it again tomorrow. And I'm telling you this so you know that you don't have to spend fucking hours and hours and hundreds of hours to learn specific new things and everything, because you already have what you need. That's what I need you to understand. You have the basic shit that you need to make so much money. And this pisses me off. It does, because you're sitting here watching this wherever you are, and you have a dream, and life sucks for you, and you want more, but you're trapped in this hole where people are constantly telling you that you're not good enough, or you need this brand new business model to get this $100 course to be successful. You don't. So realize that what I'm going to be teaching you in a second is just a transfer of skill. Okay? You have the skill already, right? What I do now is what I'm going to be teaching you is a different variation of sales, right? If you are making the company that you're working for money, you are fucking doing sales. This is why Wolf of Wall Street is a bit of a shit movie, because it gives that aura that you need to be sleazy and all like really pushy and things like, but you don't. Sales, you don't even have to be selling, like hard selling. You don't at all. If you are in the transition from someone getting into the shop or getting into the shoe shop, whatever, to then walking out with something, you have sold something and made the company that you work for a lot of money. And you're probably making the business that you work for hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, every single year, and you're walking away with fucking pennies, right? The skill transfer, okay? This is going to be a transfer of skills. We aren't building a business. Why? Because 60% of businesses in Australia fail. And 20% of those fail in their first year of operating. Now, this number is way higher, let's be completely honest. Way higher. Right, this doesn't keep into account all the people that are starting drop shipping and all these other things and then failing in the first week. Right, I've built 10 businesses and failed 6. Right, 60% of businesses fail. Why do they fail? They fail because the people that are building them don't want to be building them. This is the key thing that you need to realize. What do you actually want in life? If you do truly want to be a business owner, and you want to spend 5-6 years, go ahead and do that, please. But if you want freedom, like time freedom, money freedom, if you want to be able to travel, or to be able to even take care of your parents or take care of yourself and get that apartment or that house or whatever it may be, you don't need to be building a business, because businesses will keep you broke. Build a business in the future, but for now, because you want freedom, don't build a business, okay? That is exactly why I told you this earlier, that you've already got the skills, right? Even if you tell someone, hey, watch this Netflix show, and they ask you why, and then you start telling them why, and then they start watching it, you basically sold them on the fact to watch that show, right? You have the skills, okay? We are just going to be transferring them into something that can give you more leverage, right? So, how the skill actually makes you money. Right now, you're at a low leverage point. Whether you are selling for free, whether you are selling for pennies, you are at a low leverage point. What we want to do is take the same skills that you have and the same knowledge that you have, maybe add a little bit more, and transfer that to a high leverage point where you can make a lot more money with the same skills that you already have. Okay? That is literally it, right? We are transferring what you know into something or a platform that can give you more leverage, right? For example, on Twitter, it's extremely hard to go viral, but on TikTok, it's very easy, right? So if you're posting on Twitter and you're not getting that many views or likes or whatever, it's because the leverage point is very low. But if you take the same ideas and film videos on TikTok, literally just the same ideas that you've already said, the chances of you going viral significantly increases by like 100%. Okay, and that's only because you took what was at a low leverage point to a high leverage point, and now you're going viral, right? So here are the two things. These are the two things I'm going to teach you in this video. Remote sales and appointment setting. Okay, I'm going to be going through in detail what they are, right, on this whiteboard, okay? But this is what I did, and this is what makes a lot of fucking money, okay? With remote sales, I made more than this because of different payment processes, but on Stripe, I made $985,000 taking sales calls and $176,000 appointment setting. So what is appointment setting? All it is just, I don't have it on my other phone here, I was going to show you, but it's just sending text messages for someone else. Again, increasing leverage. So what I told you is we don't want to start a business, we want to join another business, right? So have you ever seen a coach online or maybe on Instagram, right? Just an online coach. And maybe they're a dating coach or a business coach or an e-commerce coach or a fitness coach. Right? If you haven't, go look them up. Right? They are there. Well, they obviously have their business, their coaching business, right? But here's the catch. For them to be able to get clients and to be able to continue to make money, they need to message people to get them booked on for a call. And then on that call, they will then try and pitch them and then sell them the product. And if they buy, they make money. But here's the catch. They don't have time to do that. To build a business, like I told you, is very, very hard and there's lots of moving parts. So what that means is coaches that are selling high tickets, so anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000 products, don't have time to be doing these simple things anymore. They had the time when they were making 10 grand, 20 grand, maybe $30,000. But when they get up to 100 grand, 200 grand, $300,000, they lose time because there's so many people to message and so many calls to have, but they still have to run ads. They still have to travel to this part of the world for this event. They still have to do marketing, content, get their clients results. The list goes on. There's a lot to do, right? So they don't have time. So this is where you come in. For an appointment setter, you are messaging people. Okay, so let's say you are working for a fitness coach and someone follows the account. You'll message that person and say, hey, thank you for the follow. How's your fitness journey going? You have a little bit of a conversation. By the end of it, you'll try and get them on the phone. Okay? That's how you can make money with the appointment setting. That's it. You are literally just sending DMs on your phone. By the way, for all this, you don't need a personal brand, thousands of followers, any of that bullshit. In here, you don't have to show your face. You don't need to show say your voice or whatever. You are literally strictly sending messages. And you can do this from all around the world. I did $176,000 in a single year doing this. It's an extreme possibility, right? So what I'll do is show you on the whiteboard a little bit of an example of the appointment setting and then the closing and things like that. All right. I do hope you can see this, but just give me a second. Let me rub this out. And I will show you to the best of my ability. Hopefully you can see what you're actually going to be doing. Okay. So with appointment setting, this is all that happens. So let's kind of fast forward a little bit. You will join a coach. So you will log into their Instagram account. Okay. This is their Instagram account. You will log into that. Okay, you are now appointment setting for them, sending DMs, okay? And you'll be messaging people that message them, maybe follow them, maybe like a post, maybe comment, okay? So let's say you're working for a fitness coach. All right, you are working for a fitness coach for this example. And let's say someone follows. So Daniel follows the account, all right? Daniel's into fitness and stuff like that. Alright, so here's Daniel over here, they just followed, and here's you. You will be starting the conversation with Daniel in the DMs. Alright? You'll be starting a conversation. And you'll be saying, hey, Daniel, how's your fitness journey going? What made you follow me? Thank you for the follow. You're having a bit of a conversation that will last maybe 8 to 10 messages. And by the end of that conversation, you want to then book them on. Okay, sorry about the pen. Okay, to a call. Your objective as the appointment setter is to try to book them onto a call. Bam, that's it. Now, how do you make money? You make money if the coach or the closer closes them. Right, so now this is where the closer comes into it. A lot of coaches will do this themselves, but a lot of coaches will also hire sales closers as well. Right, so the way that appointment setters make money is if the person buys the program. So let's say you book in Daniel for a call and then Daniel ends up buying a $10,000 coaching program. You've got the potential to make anywhere from $500 to $1,000. Capish? Amazing. By the way, me saying $500 to $1,000 isn't me throwing out a random number. That is industry average. Okay, you will make a minimum of about 5-10%. All right. And as well, again, not throwing out the number of 10K because most coaches generally charge around $8,000 to $10,000 at a minimum because they're charging high ticket. Okay, so let's say now you are a sales closer. So you've done your job as an appointment setter. Now you know all that sort of shit, right? Great. Now, if you want to become a closer and make more money, a closer might get anywhere from 15%, which means that they've got potential to make more if they want to take calls. Okay. I'm going to use a different pen. You will be on the phone. This is the banana phone. Right, you will be on the phone. Okay, you will be on the phone with Daniel. So Daniel got booked in for a call. Okay, you can't really see that, but this is Daniel right there. That's you. Okay, on a call. Because they got booked in for a call, you will now be taking that call, and on that call, you're again going to be having a conversation. You do this every day anyway, why not get fucking paid for it? All you're doing is having a conversation. This might be, hey Daniel, thank you so much for jumping on the call with me. Why have you been struggling? Why do you think you haven't been going to the gym? What's sort of been the main reason to why you want to get back in the gym? Do your family know about you struggling, etc., etc.? And by the end of it, you say, hey, look, Daniel, to be honest with you, after everything that you've told me, you've told me that you want to get back in the gym for your family. You told me that you stopped because work got busy. I completely understand. Being said, I would love it if you could join the program, the coaching program, where we help male guys that are overweight get back in shape and get in the best shape of your life, so then you can be a good role model for your kids and get back to the life that you've always wanted. How does that sound, Daniel? And if they say, yeah, of course, like I after this call, I'd really love to join, you're going to say, amazing. Look, Daniel, it's just a $10,000 investment. That's it. And this $10,000 is a one-time thing and you're in for life. And my guarantee to you is, as the business and as a man in general, I guarantee you that you will get results in under 6 months. And if you don't, I'm going to give you a full refund and work with you until you get that goal. How does that sound? Yeah, it sounds good, but I just don't have the $10,000 at the moment. Look, Daniel, again, like I told you, to be successful and to be the role model and to have the life that you want, it's not going to be easy, and there needs to be that commitment. You need to light that fire under your ass, because let's be honest, you lost that fire. So what I want to do for you, this is a one-time thing. I don't do this for anyone, but I want to do this for you. I'm going to let you in for $5,000 today. And what we'll do is pay that other $5,000 off by monthly by thousands. Sorry about that. So I'll get you in for $5,000. You'll then pay $1,000 next month, $1,000 next month until it's paid off. How does that sound? That sounds better. Boom, you get him in. You make your commission as the closer. because you close them, which is, you know, 15% or 15, 20% of 10 grand, which is like some good fucking money. Plus the appointment setter also makes their commission as well, which is anywhere from 5 to 10%. Beautiful. Let's get back on the computer. So, right here, again, I'm not selling you anything, but these are people that are doing like people that I've helped that are, you know, went from lost and confused to now landing appointment setting jobs and making money, right? I'm not showing you this to sell you anything. Again, I'm literally not even going to have the link to sell you or get on the phone with you on this fucking, what is it, video, seriously. But these are people that are within a program that I have, and let's go over them. These were just complete random results that I got from my phone. Let's have a look. So Daniel is Australian. He is in his 20s and he landed an appointment setting job. He got on the phone with the appointment setting and he actually ended up landing the job for a fitness coach. That's how quickly your life can change. He was in the program for less than a month. We've got Nathan. He literally started off the week with an interview. And by the way, interviews are a big deal because when you get an interview, if it goes well, you get an offer, which is life-changing, okay? So Nathan landed one straight in the morning, which was fucking yesterday. Luke made $380 in a single day. Randall, again, another interview and another one. So Randall got 2 interviews in the same day. Nathan got another one. By the way, this is all from yesterday, okay? Jackson got another interview as well, which is beautiful. Nathan got an onboarding voice call, which means that I'm pretty sure he got the job for a landscaping company over in Melbourne, Australia, for appointment setting, which is beautiful. And then Declan also had another win where the person that he's working for sent him fitness clothes, which is fucking sick, right? Jackson got another 2 calls as well, and one for a coach at a local gym, right? And these are just literally a handful of the ones that I just grabbed from my phone and chucked on here. I'm showing you this to show you that this is fucking possible. All of these people have the same issues that you have. All of these people are from around the world, whether that be Argentina, Solomon Islands, United States, New Zealand, Australia, UK, US, Canada. They're from everywhere, right? And all ages, 16, fucking 27, 35 with kids and a family and a full-time job, right? But this is what's fucking possible. This is what you can fucking do. This is what you can do if you put in the fucking effort, right? So you can do the appointment setting and you can do the closing. You're always going to have to do the appointment setting first most of the time. So the appointment setting is sending messages, and most companies will want you to do that first. And then maybe for like a month or 2, they might give you the opportunity to become a closer, right? Because now you know more about their business, so then you can talk about it better on the phone. But that's exactly what I was able to learn and what I was able to gain in a 7 years period, just over time. You know, now I spend over $100,000 in coaches, and these are a few of the things that I learned, right? Don't build a business, learn sales or learn the umbrella of sales, right? Sales is at the top, and then umbrellas to remote sales, like remote closing, and then remote appointment setting, okay? So 100% check it out. I do have a free appointment setting course, right? I will chuck the link to that in the description. You can go check it out and learn more about that specifically. But this is how you're going to make a fuck ton of money. Take action on it. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, drop a comment. Let me know if you got any questions. Subscribe, leave a like, whatever the fuck you want to do. All right, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you then.